Good evening, even though nobody's here yet. Oh boy. Right, I'm just gonna get in here. If nobody's joining me, that's their fault, I guess. I don't care. Want to get this done. So, the Shades managed to break down the door. The room itself looked as if a violent struggle had taken place. Whatever could have happened here. We do not know that the now missing Great Witch was supposed to have been meeting with a guest of sorts. Quite a conundrum indeed. Well then, let us endeavor to clear this up. And we did clear it up. So, I'm not sure how many chapters there are, maybe 8, I don't know. Either way, I'm hoping this is going to be over sometime soon, because I want to move on to other games.
Who would have thought something like this would exist underground? This place is totally different from Labyrinthia. It kinda looks like something straight out of a history book.
A long-forgotten remnant of the past. It does stir up a desire to explore.
Come on, Professor. Let's go explore this place.
I'm afraid that finding the Great Witch is our utmost priority, Miss Faye.
Okay, in that case, let's hurry up and catch her so we can do some serious exploration of these ruins.
Indeed. Archaic ruins are my speciality, after all.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot you're an archaeologist, Professor.
Now then, shall we begin our search?
I also kind of wonder how old Layton is, actually, since, you know, people don't become professors, like, at a young age, usually. This door won't budge. It looks like it needs a key to open. Betcha the Great Witch is on the other side of this door. It is a possibility. However, there's still another room nearby that we have yet to explore. Okay, we could check it out. Fine, let's do that. Wonder what this room is. There are stone statues everywhere. Hey, Professor, is it me or do these statues all look really sad? I agree, there's a certain air of sadness to them. They almost seem to be in pain. Ugh, giving me the chills. Oh, come on, Professor. I know being creeped out by statues seems kinda silly, but you don't have to laugh at me. No, Miss Faye, that was not me. So glad you could finally make it, Professor Herschel Layton. As I thought, it was you that led us here. Tell us, what secret lies within these ruins? Now, I think you're capable of journeying to the beginning and finding out the truth all on your own. Beginning? Have you ever wondered why the storyteller started writing the story in the first place? More importantly, why does he continue to write it? The answers to those questions are located within these very ruins. That is true, then might I ask why you are sharing this information with us? Simple. I want you to get closer to the truth. I'm afraid you'll have to work out the rest for yourselves, but I'm sure that's child's play for a gentleman of your caliber. What exactly are you plotting? When the light of truth shines upon the hidden darkness of the first story, the legendary figure will rise. Great Witch Bezella. Huh? But you're Bezella, aren't you? Me, Bezella? I hate to disappoint you. You've got the wrong person. Yeah, but the Shades were calling you the Great Witch. Yes, they did indeed call me by such a name. However, that was for an entirely different reason. I'm afraid she is correct, Miss Faye. This person is not Bezella. Huh? The real Bezella would never expose herself so freely. It would place her in far too much danger. It would be tantamount to turning herself in. Also, there was something very strange about those shades in the forest. Strange? One must wonder why they would consider her the Great Witch when there is no magic present here. Ah, that's true. So much has happened so far, but none of it was related to any magic. When we met in the Eldritch Woods, and even now, you had something you wanted us to find. If you were truly Bezella, there would be no reason for you to lead us along in such a manner. That is correct. I am not Bezella. Rather, I actually wish to meet with Bezella. And that moment will soon come to pass. Truth lies with your cute new friends. Until we meet again. Please wait, we're not finished yet. I don't hear her voice anymore. I think she's gone. Would appear so. That witch wasn't Bezella after all, huh? It seems our Great Witch has been demoted to a mere witch. Oh man, I thought we finally managed to catch Bezella. Remember what she said, Miss Faye. When we find the truth, we will find Bezella. Hey Professor, when we do find the real Bezella, you think this will finally be over? I mean, everything. Witch trials, that fake fire pit, do you think it'll all finally come to an end? Yes, I do. Bezella is at the root of all disaster in Labyrinthia. If we catch her, then everything should come to an end. And we know what we gotta do. Let's go, Professor. Maybe there's a clue or two around in these ruins somewhere. Of course, I cannot afford to stop just yet. Let us move on, Miss Faye. Huh? I wonder what that sparkly thing was just now. Oh, something seems to have fallen. Appears to be a key. You think the witch dropped it? Judging by the patterns on this key, it would appear to have some sort of connection to these ruins. Yeah, it definitely does. Remember that huge door back near the entrance? I bet it's related to that door. My spirit medium's instinct is never wrong. Spirit medium's instinct, you say? Well then, let us head back and check. Yeah, but, you know, that witch must be pretty absent-minded to just drop her key like that. It's something Nick would do. I'm not sure that's entirely the case. Perhaps she intended to drop it here. Really? But why would she do that? So we can continue to move deeper inside the ruins, naturally. No, you mean she's trying to lead us to the beginning? Yes, precisely. Boy, she really wants us to find this truth, huh? Whatever that may be. Could not have asked for a better clue, even if there is an ulterior motive behind it. If it is the truth she would like us to find, then we must be prepared to face it. Alright, hold on to your hat, Professor, because the Order of the English Gentleman and Feisty Spirit Medium is coming soon. Haha, the most ambitious title if there ever was one. Let us head to the entrance, Miss Faye. We've almost finished up all of those mysteries. Right. Mr. Wright, we made it outside. The coast looks clear. Ah, eesh, my back is killing me. I think that elderly woman has left for a break now. To be honest, I was a little nervous there for a second. By the way, where are we? Is Bella, do you know? No, I've never seen this place before. There isn't a forest like this anywhere in Labyrinthia. We must have traveled quite a distance. Did you guys see that just now? Huh? My, I wonder who that is. That's quite an odd outfit they have on. Right then, how about I go over and ask where we are? Wait, are you serious? But wearing such weird outfits. Now, Mr. Wright, you mustn't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? Excuse me, could you perhaps tell us where we are? This is Eldritch Woods, an outside world that exists away from the story. An empty world. World with no official existence. World unwritten in the annals of history. An outside world? Eldritch Woods. Eldritch Woods. All who dwell in these woods live as shades, each bound to their tasks. What do you mean by their tasks? Yippee, are you new recruits? Why haven't you attended the Great Witch's orientation ritual? The Great Witch? Can't help but feel he's giving us the most disapproving looks right now. You must hear right away. He exists to carry out our tasks, nothing more. Hey, wait! Gone. Well, that was weird. Could I have been... You know what that was about, Isabella? There's a fairy tale that is often told to the children in Labyrinthia. Kind of tale. A story about a secret forest where souls of witches sentenced to burn in the flames wander around. Secret forest. Those souls cannot be seen by the living, and they say anyone who is able to see them is possessed by the evil spirit. Forest of Wandering Souls? Maybe this is the forest mentioned in that story. But I mean, it's just a kid's fairy tale, right? That story is true. Does that mean the person we just spoke to was a witch's spirit? No way. Wait, hold on. Remember how we got here? We came through that cage in the fire pit all the way down here. Which means, I think there's a very good chance that the witches are connected to this forest. If I'm right, that means a certain someone must be here somewhere. Coming for you, Maya. You should go check out that forest then. That's right, Isabella, I hope you're ready. Yes. Maybe you'll find clues as to where Maya's whereabouts. Yeah. Alright guys, let's get going already. Our first stop is that creepy looking haunted house up ahead. What is this place? It looks like a workshop of some sort. I wonder what's being mixed inside those cauldrons. Well, maybe it's a witch's potion? Hey, do you smell that? You think it's coming from the liquid inside? I feel like I've smelled this scent before. Luke, I don't think it's a good idea to breathe in too much of this scent. Probably why all those people are wearing masks. What? Do you think they could be wearing gas masks? So this room could possibly be a little more than hazardous to our health, huh? I think we better move on for now. I think my sinuses are stuffy. That's right, look, there's another door on the other side of the room, and it looks like there is no toxic gas there. I don't know if I'd call it toxic just yet. Anyway, we need to proceed with our search, so let's go. Right ahead. Ah! Is that blood? The room is covered with it. What could have happened here? Oh, no, wait. This doesn't seem to be blood. Huh? There, sniff. You smell that? It smells like that liquid they're making in the room back there. You know, now that you've mentioned it, I think it is. Oh, thank goodness. So that probably means no one was hurt here, right? I guess not. Still, something clearly happened. Huh? Mr. Wright, Isabella, look over there. Is that a secret passage behind the chandelier? Hey, good eye, Luke. I wonder where it leads. Looks pitch black in there. Shall we go inside? course. We're on an investigation, aren't we? Right. What's this, Luke? Are you scared? Got it all wrong and perfectly fine in the dark. No problems at all. Right then, I'll be right behind you, Mr. Wright. Totally scared. I'm right behind you as well, Mr. Wright. Oh boy. Whoa. Who'd have thought there'd be some ancient underground ruins here? Wow, this place is amazing, isn't it? Look at those large pillars on that stream of water. Everything here looks so old. Never seen anything quite like it. And you say this kind of place is called a ruin, is it? Oh yeah, I guess you don't really have any ancient ruins like this within Labyrinthia, huh? Ancient ruins? Something wrong, Luke? It's just... this reminds me of the professor. If he were here, he could tell us anything we wanted to know about those ruins. Yeah, that's right. The professor was an archaeologist. Yeah. Sometimes I can almost hear the professor's kind words calling out, even now. Professor. Think I heard them as well. Oh my god, you stupid. Come to think of it, it really is like we can actually hear them. What? Now then, let's check over on that side. Professor over here. Those voices just now. Whoa. Prof. Zup. Luke, what are you doing here? Prof, it's really you, oh my god. Thought you'd never come back. Even though deep down I believe there's... I'm so sorry, my boy. I've caused you quite a bit of worry. What about Maya? I thought I heard her voice too. Oh yes, not to worry, Mr. Wright. Rest assured, Miss Faye, just... Yo! Bitch! Maya, am I dreaming? Is it really you? Yep, Professor and I are as real can be. You have no idea how relieved I am, really. I've never been so happy to see you. I'm really sorry, Nick. You must have been worried sick. Just, well, I wanted to do something to help the spell, you know? And to cause a stupid plot point. It's not your fault, Maya. It's the writer's fault. If only I'd helped you sooner, then none of this would have happened. And he wouldn't... whatever. Come now. Yeah, everyone here did the best that they could. That is what enabled us to power through the hardship and reunite. Yeah, whatever. Right you are, good old logic, whatever. So glad you're all okay. Can we get over with this fucking cheese? Finally, okay. That's why I think there's more to the witch trials than meets the eye. Aha! So you figure out there was something fishy with that fire pit. Patented Nick investigation method. Dive head first into a pit and figure out it's not really a pit after all. Proven and tested. Boy, thanks. Anyway, that was how we ended up here. So, what about that great witch you said you ran into? You still do not know much about her. However, it seems she was the one responsible for leading us here. She also told us of a place containing many secrets regarding the storyteller's story. A place she refers to as the beginning. You are saying my father's secrets are hidden there? As I suspected, you have never heard of this place, correct? That's right. This is also the first time I've ever seen these ruins. I think everything will be made clear when we get there. That's it's a bit scary, to be honest. What? I feel as if getting to the bottom of all of this and exposing Labyrinthia's secrets will change everything. Hold on a sec. Gotta plug it in. There we go. Knowing my father's secrets, I think the old me would be absolutely terrified right now. She probably couldn't even go on. But I gotta keep on the cheese. Oh boy. They're really laying it on thick. I believe that large door on the other side of the room should lead us further inside. Say, I've not seen you so excited in quite a while, my boy. Really? Because we're just itching to get solving some puzzles with you, Professor. And we should not delay. Let's investigate that large gate ahead. Finally back to puzzles and stuff. Huh? That's weird. There's no handle. It doesn't look like we'll be able to pull or push the door open. Oh look, it looks like there's a keyhole. But we don't have a key. Sorry, the professor and I found this back in the side room over there. Here's this key belongs to this door. Now watch as Mighty Magnificent works some magic and opens the door. Please hold your applause. Take that. Huh? Seems to be the matter, Miss Faye. What gives? This key won't work. Maybe it's a fake. I like how your first instinct is to think the key is a fake instead of just belonging to another door. Let us not hastily jump to any conclusions. Look closely here. Here's this key as part of a puzzle. Right, a puzzle, you say? There appears to be an intricate keyhole in the middle of the massive door. An inscription on the door reads, "The key to proceeding is in the key." Recall might have tried unlocking with the key, but it would not turn. Strange indeed. Okay.
Hold it! Objection!
Yes, yes. Thanks. Turned out the key to solving this puzzle was in the key itself. The broken segments of the key seem to fit inside the space surrounding the keyhole.
I await your verdict. Just thinking outside the box.
Hooray! Whoa! Now that's what I call thinking outside the box. I will be able to continue through the ruins. Whoa. With our combined efforts, I'm sure we can get to the bottom of the mysteries clouding Labyrinthia. Absolutely. You know, it's been a good while since we were able to last team up. Indeed, unfortunately, I've been a little less animate than usual of late. Hey, it all worked out in the end, and it's all thanks to Professor's golden arm. Yeah, but still, the only reason we even got his arm back was because of the pawnbroker returned it. Got really lucky, that's for sure. You just say my arm was returned by a pawnbroker, Mr. Wright? If I may ask, what is the particular story behind that? Don't worry about it. It's probably best if we just keep on moving. Good idea, Mr. Wright. Let's go. For some reason I remember this part in particular, probably because of a really annoying puzzle or something. What? There's fire in those statues. It would appear we have stumbled upon yet another very elaborate mechanism here. Hey, check this out. These plants are glowing. Maya, that's actually luminous moss. Even though the moss looks like it's glowing in the dark, it's actually reflecting the light from its surroundings. Its unique cells are responsible for the mysterious green color. So it's actually reflecting light? I must say that was an incredibly detailed explanation. First. Look, check this out. If you poke the moss, it totally makes your finger glow. I say we try a little experiment. Stay still. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of moss all over you. That way you'll be as bright as the professor. No, that's not funny. Put that down. Like the tension level just took a big drop, huh? I think it's about time we saw some smiling faces, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, for sure. Having the whole gang together again is reason enough to smile, alright. That's right, let's give them some space to explore and explore and ahead ourselves for the time being. Okay. Professor, it looks like there are letters of some sort etched into the stone slate. This would appear to be some kind of ancient script. Huh, real shame we can't read it. That's right, surely you remember my occupation, does it not? And that means you can immediately fucking read a script you've never heard before. Or saw before. Hey Nick, what are you and the professor doing over there? Found some ancient writing on the stone slate. Professor is attempting to decipher it right now, so keep your voice down. The cool, real sciencey and geeky kind of way. Hey, where are Spell and Luke? For them, they're over there by the water trying to wash all the moss off Luke. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say you must have had something to do with that, Maya. My apologies for the wait. I've managed to decipher the script. Maze balls. Is there a clue about witches and magic? Or maybe it's Vizella's secret evil plans? No, man. Puzzle. Oh no, wait. It appears to be a warning. Warning? Allow me to read it out loud. Heed these words, those who enter through the gates of destruction. Do not proceed any further, or you will soon find yourself haunted with memories most terrifying. When this gate is opened, and the dreaded sound heard once more throughout, the calamity shall befall us once again. The inner sanctum has been locked with the 3 seals. First is the seal of Leviathan, second is the seal of despair, third is the seal of sages. Leave these seals in peace or face the dire consequences. Keep this warning well. Calamity? Haunted with memories most terrifying? You think it means Vizela? We continue on to the beginning, will we end up finding the real Vizela? Would the real Vizela please stand up? Going strictly by what we've read so far, I would say that this is the most likely scenario. But Bezella is the one responsible for the appearance of the witches and all the other misfortunes we've seen so far. Yet what's written on the slate seems to say the opposite. It's almost like Bezella was actually sealed away. And long ago, someone must have been able to break that seal and release her. That would explain why Bezella is on the loose again. Guys, what should we do? Dots. 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 I say we go on. And we all agree that we would seek out the truth no matter what. If that's the case, then we cannot just turn back now. Right you are. We cannot abandon our duty and turn back, although the road ahead might be fraught with danger. It is unlikely that we will have another opportunity like this to find out the truth. Yeah, we only have until the start of the parade. That doesn't give us much time. We have to find some decisive clues here. Like finding out who will release Bezella from her prison. Alright then, it's settled. Come on, saddle up. To right, let's get going. First is the seal of Leviathan. I don't think I can. Nope. Hey, there's something under the water. It looks like a stone path. You're right, Maya, but it doesn't look safe to cross with that current. Don't think we could somehow raise those platforms up and use them to get across, do you? That's well done, my boy. It would seem we have discovered another puzzle. Puzzle. There are 3 large platforms leading across the river. Each platform is being weighed down by large pieces of stone. Moving a stone block onto another platform will add additional weight and cause it to lower. Likewise, removing it, use all the stone blocks to lower or raise the platform so they are an even height. Okay.
Oh, how exciting! I'm so glad I was able to help.
Shut up. Amazing, you did the thing. The civilization that once existed here must have been quite advanced considering the mechanism used on those platforms. Can't help but wonder what became of them. I bet there will be a clue to that somewhere up ahead. Though this must be the seal of despair. You know, it's probably best we don't look down that bottomless pit. Not unless we want a one-way trip into darkness. As I thought, this too is a puzzle. Leave it to me. There's a bridge to cross the crevice. Unfortunately, the pathway is cut off halfway through. Looks like pulling a set of levers can rotate the segments of the bridge. Rotate the segments to align the pathway and find a way across. Well, that was piss easy.
Let's do it, Miss Moya.
Just what I'd expect from the professor's apprentice.
You done dickly did it. Jai, time to focus. This is the final one, right? Indeed, the gates of destruction will open once the seal of sages is broken. Seems our turn has come, right? Huh? Oh, yeah. Been really looking forward to this. Puzzle time. Oh. There are 4 stone slabs and a pedestal with 2 recesses. Each stone slab has a different symbol. Place a slab in each recess and touch check. Make the seal on the door light up. Each slab will reflect a different symbol onto the wall. Find the combination of slabs that will correctly light up the seal. Yeah. Wait, what was the problem with that? And there's okay. Come on. There we go. Not sure why we needed 2 people to do this, but whatever.
Let us think about it together. Every puzzle has an answer.
Hooray. Did you hear that just now? The door's opening. Woo, way to go. Alright. Let's do it. This room, it looks like a shrine of some sort. Certainly is very beautiful. The light is almost unearthly. Seems quite unfitting that this place should be associated with destruction, doesn't it? Not like the rest of the ruins at all, it's actually really well preserved. Wonder what if someone else came down here before us. Come on guys, I think we can relax a bit, especially after that puzzle almost made Nick pass out. You know, I honestly thought Priscilla would come charging at us the second we opened that door and turn us all into frogs. Now you're starting to give me the creeps. So it looks like Brizella's a no-show, huh? I suggest we scour the room for any potential clues. How about that thing in the middle? What's up with that, with this pedestal? It looks a bit strange. It would appear something quite large once stood here. Perhaps an object of worship. Something large? Look up there, above the shrine. It looks like there are marks all over the wall. Whatever was on this pedestal must have been even larger than I originally thought. Seems whatever it was has been taken away for some reason. I wonder why. Inscription on this stone plaque could perhaps offer us a clue, although I'm afraid the words on this inscription are somewhat ancient. So you can't read what it says? It would be quite a different story if I were to be able to take this relic back to London for analysis. As it stands now, however, I may only be able to decipher a portion of it. As it say, seems as if the previous inhabitants of these ruins were responsible for this inscription. while the inscription itself would appear to provide yet another mystery to be solved. Allow me to read it aloud. The former inhabitants of these ruins created a bell out of pure silver as a tribute to the gods that they worshipped here. So they made a giant silver bell. That's actually pretty impressive. However, when the bell was rung, they did not summon a god, but instead an evil demon. This evil demon brought upon this world a great catastrophe, causing considerable damage to the land. You say a great catastrophe? What could have happened? Those that survived the incident dubbed it the Bell of Ruin and sealed it within this very room. They then fled in fear of the curse placed upon this land by the demon. The inscription contains one final warning. To those who have gained entry into this sanctum, heed our words. You must not ring the Bell of Ruin. That is as much as I can gather. I believe the object that was removed from the shrine was the very Bell of Ruin mentioned in the inscription. Could this have anything to do with Bezella? I cannot say for sure, Luke. After all, demons and witches are two very different concepts. However, perhaps there is a chance that the two are connected in origin through this legend. Origin, Professor? Think back to what was written, what followed the great catastrophe. You must mean the curse placed upon this land part, right? I imagine that when the bell was rung, it must have summoned something. What sort of a curse could that have been? And what was this great catastrophe brought upon by the demon? Wait, could it be the fire that destroyed the entire town? Ah. Yes, Bella, what's wrong? It's nothing. Sure, you don't have to put a brave face for us, else if you're not feeling good, okay? Sure. Though I won't. But this still has me wondering, what exactly was the catastrophe that happened a long time ago? I can only think of one thing in Labyrinthia that could have been a catastrophe, the legendary fire. Of course, both the Bell of Ruin and the Legend of Bezella must be. Bella, are you absolutely sure you're feeling okay? Your face has gone really pale. Always been fucking pale.
The legendary fire.
Do you remember now, Isabella?
Who are you?
Allow me to remind you of who and what you truly are, and what you did so many years ago.
What I did? Espella, are you alright?
Obviously not.
I am. That's right. I am Bezella.
How many fucking times are we gonna go through this fucking stupid shit?
Isabella!
And so it has begun.
Okay. For some reason the stream has been lagging a bit. Quite a bit actually. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but
It was like Isabella wasn't herself anymore. Almost as if she was possessed. She kept murmuring, "I'm the great witch Bezella," over and over and over again. She took off running when we tried to calm her down. We tried going after her, but she lost us. We searched everywhere for her. The ruins, the forest, but there was no sign of her. No matter where we looked, we thought she might have returned to town. And if she did, the knights would be sure to catch her and drag her back to that terrifying courtroom. Needless to say, we went back to town straight away to search for her. And then, without warning, Labyrinthia was hit by a heavy rainstorm. There was an ominous silence over the entire town square. The only thing I could hear was the rain. We didn't know it at the time, but that rain, it was a sign of the terrible things that were to come.
Okay. Right, got another chapter down. It was very short. But next one is court trials and whatever. And I'm gonna keep that for when people are actually watching, which is not now. Alright. That's enough. Night. No, it's only been like 3/4 of an hour. I don't really give a shit. Right. Till next time.